What is up, everybody? Dr. Pittman here, and welcome to episode 18 of season 2 of Gameshow Speak Podcast. I am your host, Dante Pittman, and of course, as always, with me, my co-captain for the show, Michael Bombardier.
Hello, once again, folks. Welcome to the round of Gameshow Speak Podcast. Glad to have you on board. Put your hands on your buzzers. It's time for some topics.
Yes, it is, and let's get my screen all ready to go. There we go. Let's make sure you can see it, Michael. There you go. Perfect. All right, up front, Fox. New schedule, if you could call it that, loaded 4-bear with unscripteds. For the second straight year, Fox is not releasing a fall schedule at its upfront presentation. Whenever the network does announce its plans, it will include a healthy dose of unscripted programming. The broadcaster did release a slate of primetime series from the 2023-2024 season Monday morning, and it features near parity between the number of scripted 13 and unscripted shows. The latter category includes renewals for Farmer Wants a Wife and Special Forces, new game shows Snake Oil, hosted by David Spade, and We Are Family, hosted by Jamie and Corinne Fox, and from the same producers as Beachside, and the returns of I Could See Your Voice, which took the 2022-2023 season off, and Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares, last seen on Fox way back in 2014, when it shared space on the schedule with the first seasons of Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Sleepy Hollow. The news of We Are Family comes a few days after Corinne Fox announced on social media that dad Jamie Foxx had been released from the hospital and was recuperating following a health scare last month. Animated series Krapopolis and Grimsburg will also join the network in 2023 and 2024 after giving series orders to both in 2021. The two shows have been already picked up for additional seasons. Across every genre of Fox's 2023-2024 lineup, we continue to attract the brightest, most prolific creators in the industry, Fox Entertainment CEO Rob Wade said in a statement. As a result, our content portfolio continues to deliver balance and variety in its storytelling through the strength and stability of our returning favorites and tremendous creativity of our new series. With the Writers Guild of America strike putting production on potential fall scripted shows very much in limbo, the lack of a schedule announcement from Fox makes some sense. CBS largely ignored the strike and announcing its fall plans, while NBC's schedule is at least partly strike-proof, as some of its scripted shows filmed before the strike began. Rather than announce a schedule today that may not be able to meet, we're holding back until we see what's going to be available when. Dan Harrison, Fox Executive VP Program Planning and Content Strategy, told reporters Monday, we will have original entertainment scheduled in a coherent way in the fall. Harrison also noted that due to the way animation production works, Fox will have original episodes of its Sunday animated block ready for the fall. The network doesn't have any live-action scripted shows in the can, but Fox did give an early renewal to the cleaning lady that allowed the show to get ahead on writing. In addition to the new unscripted shows, Fox is also adding 2 dramas to its 2023-2024 lineup. Doc is a medical show about a doctor recovering from a traumatic brain injury, and Rescue High Surf follows a group of heavy water lifeguards in Hawaii. We Are Family is a musical game show in which non-famous relatives of celebrities, actors, athletes, and recording artists perform musical duets with their famous family members who are hidden from view. The studio audience will be made up of contestants trying to win money by guessing the identities of the hidden celebrities. Applehoff Entertainment, the guys who did Beachside, and Fox Alternative Entertainment, are producing with Jeff Applehoff, Jamie Foxx, and showrunner Matilda Soltowski executive producing. Snake Oil contestants hearing pitches for outlandish products from entrepreneurs, some of whom are genuine and others are more fake. The show comes from Fox Alternative Entertainment and Electric Avenue, the guy who did Lego Masters with Will Arnett, Mark Foreman, and showrunner Neil Costani executive producing, and David Spade is a producer.
Constantine.
Yes, thank you.
I'm glad that Jamie Foxx is recuperating. Time to get Time to have him get Beach Shazam back.
You know, what's your thoughts on Nick Cannon taking over as guest host for the show?
He should stick to The Masked Singer.
No, I think this was a good chance to see him to do something else, other than Wildin' Out and The Masked Singer. All right. So let's go to another upfront presentation this time from NBC. NBC is opening up a new fall comedy block on Tuesday nights and has pushed a couple of its drama series to mid-season. The network unveiled its fall schedule, which sees Jon Cryer's extended family run after Night Court and Quantum Leap moves to Tuesday nights, while Found replaces Law and Order Organized Crime on Dick Wolf's second night in the fall, and La Brea, with its shorter season, also pushed to mid-season. There are plenty of strike contingencies built into the schedule in part as a result of NBC renewing shows early and keeping them in production ahead of the writers walking out. Jeff Bader, president, entertainment program branding strategy, NBC Universal Television and Streaming, told Deadline that shows such as Night Court, Quantum Leap, Found, The Irrational, and Extended Family will all be on the fall schedule, even if there is an extended strike, because we're now in a continuous production model. We're in very good shape considering the circumstances, he added. The main thrust for us is that we wanted to capitalize on having a schedule that has 10 posts every night of the week so we can be as stable as possible and create a schedule where we have great launch pads for our free new shows that will be coming out in the fall, said Bader. We have a new show coming on after The Voice, a new show coming on after Night Court, which is the top new comedy of the season, and then after SVU, our top drama. It was just about coming in as stable as possible and creating those launch pads. The Wall moves to Friday night for the second half of its fifth season, which was split into 10 episode blocks. It replaces Lopez versus Lopez, which was renewed for its second season. It will return in mid-season, and Young Rock, which is on the bubble. Mid-season will be busy for the network. In addition to Law and Order Organized Crime, the big news is the move of La Brea, which previously aired at 9 p.m. on Tuesdays in the fall. Elsewhere in mid-season are the second season of Password, which Deadline revealed this morning has been pushed due to the writers' strike, as well as new reality series, including a new twist on Deal or No Deal and another America's Got Talent spinoff. Password, this game show from Jimmy Fallon and hosted by Keke Palmer, is returning to NBC for a second season. However, Deadline reports that filming of season 2 of the series has been postponed as a result of the writers' strike, with the Tonight Show host Fallon among those not wanting to cross the picket line and Palmer giving birth to her child. The series was expected to film shortly on the Universal lot. Building off the success of America's Got Talent, The Champions, and America's Got Talent All-Stars comes the next special edition of the world's most successful TV franchise. Last year, All-Stars was the number one new alternative series of the season, both the 1849 demographic and total viewers. The new series will be co-produced by Fremantle and Cycle Entertainment. Simon Cowell, Sam Donnelly, and Jason Raff are the executive producers. The iconic game of Deal No Deal is back and unlike anything you've ever seen before. This new format transports audiences to the baker's private island where he makes the rules and there are twists behind every palm tree.
What?
Yes. Okay. Let me finish reading. Hidden on the island are over 100 cases with millions of dollars split between them, which teams must retrieve so they can play a game of Deal or No Deal against the baker. Only one team will survive until the very last episode. They'll compete to beat the baker for the biggest prize in Deal or No Deal history. Of course, Deal or No Deal was first launched in the Netherlands in 2002, has been commissioned in more than 80 territories worldwide with more than 350 productions. Deal or No Deal Island, which is the title, is produced by Endemol Shine North America. It's based on the Bonje format Deal or No Deal. Sharon Levy, DJ Nur, and Howie Mandel will serve as executive producers. This year's network upfronts announced are pretty much just what's on paper. The reality of all will depend on a lot of things, including how long the strike lasts.
Really? Deal or No Deal on a private island?
Yeah, it's giving a Survivor-like feel.
If Howie Mandel ends up hosting this is going to be great.
But who's going to host
on
it?
an island?
Yes, what? It's going to have a Survivor-like feel to it.
Well, a no surprise for me is Password.
Yeah, you know Password's coming back.
That's a no surprise.
Yep. But Deal or No Deal on an island. Oh no. Yeah, Patrick, our friend.
Jeff
Patrick Murphy.
Be warned.
Imagine Jeff Probst hosting Deal or No Deal.
No, he should stick to Survivor.
Oh, you wouldn't be happy. All right. Anyway, Reba joins The Voice. Country legend to coach with John Legend, Neil Holland, and Gwen Stefani. Reba McEntire will take a seat in one of the red chairs as coach for season 24 of NBC's Emmy Award-winning music competition series The Voice, airing this fall. The country superstar, multimedia entertainer, Mongo, and Country Music Hall of Fame inductee, who served as a mentor in last season, will join returning coaches John Legend, Niall Horan, and Gwen Stefani. The announcement was made during Niall, thank you. During NBC's upfront presentation to advertisers on Monday. This is great for Reba, man.
And a funny moment on last night's semifinal.
What happened?
Reba was sitting in Blake's seat, and Blake said, "I still have one more week left to give me back my chair."
Oh man! Wow. Well, there you go, man.
I thought that was so funny. All right, you got the next topic to yourself.
Yes, I do. All right. Paramount loves always. Lexi Pamoa is a pansexual bachelorette looking for her perfect
As a
match.
matter of fact, wait. You got the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, no, wait. You got the next. You got the next 8 to yourself.
Okay. Paramount loves always. Lexi Pamoa is a
topic.
All right. Lexi Pamoa is a pansexual bachelorette looking for a perfect match in the all-new dating series Love Always, premiering on Paramount Plus with 3 episodes on June 2nd, followed by a weekly release on Paramount Plus and Awesomeness' YouTube channel. Over 10 episodes, Pamoa is freed from typical dating show gender norms as she sets out to find true love. As she narrows down her pool of contestants of all genders, some starting falling for one another, causing the spiral of drama, betrayal, passion, and jealousy. Throughout the process, she is assisted by 2 professional relationship gurus, Spicy Mari and Anthony Winsell, who also serve as mentors to their teams of potential suitors. Mari and Winsell are also competing against one another to see whose protege gets chosen. Love Always is the third project from the Awesomeness Unscripted and Digital Studio and to stream on Paramount Plus, following the content creator reality competition Awesomeness TV's next influencer and the coming age reality series My Dream Quinceañera. Production of the new series for Awesomeness is overseen by Paul J. Medford, Vice President of Unscripted Current Series, and Luke Wall, Vice President of Unscripted Original Content. Tara Cole serves as executive producer. Oh boy. Another dating game show. How original. I mean, yeah, well, then again, it's happened before, so, no. Anyway, Outlast. All right, Netflix's Alaskan survival series, Outlast, was on for at least another season. It's renewed for a second season. From Jason Bateman's Aggregate Films and Nomad Entertainment, Outlast is a raw survival competition series where 16 lone wolves must outlast each other in the Alaskan wilderness and attempt to win $1 million. There is only one rule in this cutthroat game. There must be a part of a team to win. Season 1 debuted at number 6 on Netflix's weekly global top 10 TV English list and reached the top 10 TV in 27 countries. Outlast marks the first unscripted series from Ozark star Bateman, who has a long-running first look deal with Netflix. I didn't know Jason Bateman can pull that off. All right. Beachside Brawl, round 2. Antonina Lafaso brings the competition to the sand on the return of Beachside Brawl for the ultimate beach bite showdown to determine which coast does summer fruit best. The competition kicks off on Sunday, June 18th at 10 p.m. Eastern Pacific as the 4 most cooks from the East and West Coast face off in challenges designed to prove that their coast does it best. Leading the teams of 5 professional cooks are acclaimed East Coast chef Eric Japon and elite West Coast chef Brian Malarkey. Both captains will mentor and cook alongside their teams throughout the competition. Culinary superstars Alex Guanaschelli and Guy Fieri will judge the final round and will crown one team member the best of the beach, earning the Dream Beach Getaway worth up to $25,000. Wow. This sounds very interesting. I haven't seen the first season. Hell, I haven't even seen the show. But it looks pretty damn good. I'll check it out in the future. Next, we have more on season 2 of Claim to Fame. Let the celebrity adjacent sleuthing begin. Entertainment Weekly has reported the cast of Claim to Fame season 2, which premieres June 26 on ABC. The reality competition follows 12 contestants, each of whom shares DNA with a well-known actor, singer, athlete, or other celebrity, as they tackle weekly challenges and scramble to uncover who each player is related to, all while keeping their own almost famous identities a secret. The last one standing wins $100,000 and the new Claim to Fame. For those of you who wants to play along at home, a new twist in season 2 is going to make that even harder. This time around, none of the contestants' identities will be revealed to viewers until they are unmasked in the guest-off round. Last season, the audience learned in the premiere that contestants included Whoopi Goldberg's granddaughter and Simone Biles' sister. Chuck Norris's grandson's cover was also blown on night 1 when he was sent home for cheating. Wow. Man, Claim to Fame season 2 is getting juicier. Oh boy. All right, next we have the GLAAD Media Awards. All right, after handing out awards to bros, What We Do in the Shadows, Christina Aguilera and official The Gays mascot Jennifer Coolidge in Los Angeles on March 31st. GLAAD crossed the country to celebrate more outstanding LGBTQ plus work and performances at its New York show on May 13th. The following 4 big awards were handed out on stage: Fire Island and Anything Possible tied for Outstanding Film, Streaming TV. HBO's We're Here won Outstanding Reality Series, for which it tied the previous year with RuPaul's Drag Race. Apple TV's The Problem with Jon Stewart won Outstanding Variety or Talk Show Episode, and Logo's Trans Youth Town Hall received the award for Outstanding Online Journalism Video or Multimedia. At the New York event hosted by What We Do in the Shadows, Harvey Gilwin, Jonathan Van Ness was recognized with the Vio Russo Award presented by LOK, and Mara Morris received the Excellence in Media Award introduced by Cynthia Lee Fontaine and Alyssa Edwards. And Neil Mansell performed at the ceremony, which also featured appearances from Bowen Yang, Joe Kim Booster, Coleman Diego, Frankie Grande, Bob the Drag Queen, Eureka, and GRAP President and CEO Sarah Kate Ellis. Well, congratulations to all of them. They all deserve it, Oh, Pat. Oh, Matt. Oh, Michael, it's time to unmute here. It's the Critics' Choice Real TV Awards. RuPaul's Drag Race and RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars combined to earn a leading 5 nominations Monday for the 5th annual Critics' Choice Real TV Awards, honoring unscripted and reality programming. Both shows were nominated for Best Competition Series, along with The Amazing Race, Lego Masters, Survivor, and The Traitors. For Best Talent Variety Competition Series, nominations went to America's Got Talent All-Stars, Dancing with the Masked Singer, My Kind of Country, and The Voice. Competing for Best Culinary Show will be The Big Brunch, Jose Andres and Family in Spain, Magnolia Table with Joanna Gaines, Cinema Plus Chef, Taste the Nation with Padima Lakishimi, and Top Chef. Game show nods went to Barmageddon, Jeopardy, Lingo, Password, The Wall, and Linkus Link. The winners will be announced on June 15th, but due to the Writers Guild of America strike, there will not be a live in-person ceremony. The winners will be revealed through a special announcement. Ooh, well, congratulations to all of them. They all deserve it. Michael, you got to agree with me on this one here.
Yep.
Did
you forget that you had these to yourself?
I didn't forget. I was just letting you know that, that they're nominated for the Critics' Choice Real TV Awards. So just letting you know. And now for the BAFTA TV Awards. I Am Ruth, Bad Sisters, Dairy Girls, and The Traitors were the top winners at the 2023 BAFTA TV Awards on Sunday. Kate Winslet won the BAFTA for leading actress for her role in I Am Ruth, which also won for Best Singles Drama. Bad Sisters took home the award for Best Drama Series, as well as Anne-Marie Duff received the award for Best Supporting Actress for her portrayal of Grace Williams. Subhan McSweeney won the honor for Best Female Performance in the Comedy Program for Dairy Girls. The show also received the award for Best Scripted Comedy. In addition, Ben Whishaw won the BAFTA for leading actor for his portrayal of Adam Kay, autobiographical drama This Is Going to Hurt, and Adil Akhtar, who won the supporting actor for his role in the crime drama Sherwood. The Entertainment Performance Award went to Claudia Winkleman for The Traitors, which also won Best Reality and Constructed Factual Show. And The Masked Singer also took home Entertainment Program. Congratulations to all of them. They all deserve it, especially The Traitors. It's still going on, and they have done a fantastic job. All right, now, end of the tournament. The BBC has axed the quiz show funded by a popular sports personality after just 2 series. At the time of launching the series, the BBC branded the show the ultimate knockout competition, where 8 players battle each other on the tournament. But after just 2 series, the BBC has called time on the tournament, which is hosted by Alex Scott. The show saw 8 players battle it out as they took part in a series of tug-of-war quiz matches. The show aired in an afternoon slot on BBC One. Birmingham Live report Alex 38 had presented both series of the program. A spokesperson for the BBC confirmed the show was to come to an end. They said the tournament had 2 great series, but we need to make room for new opportunities. We'd like to thank Alex and the team for all their hard work. Oh, man. I haven't even seen the show. Well, that's kind of sad, But hey, that's TV is, man. All right, WGA strike Mayim Bialik to skip final taping week. Jeopardy has become one of the first game shows to be impacted by the writer's strike. Host Mayim Bialik has decided against hosting the final week of filming for season 39, standing in solidarity with the striking writers. Deadline reports that production on the final run of episodes for the season is going ahead with Ken Jennings taking over hosting duties. The following episodes of the season will be filmed at the Sony Pictures slot in Culver City between Tuesday, May 16th, today, and Friday, May 19th. The Jeopardy, which is produced by Sony Pictures Television, is a WGA show and features contributions from WGA writers, but the questions were written in advance of a season and the strike. Bialik and Jennings have shared hosting duties this season. Jennings hosted the first stretch of episodes between August and December, with Bialik starting in January. Jennings will now host the last week before the summer hiatus as a result of Bialik's decision. SAG member Bialik.
I knew it was coming. I didn't know it was coming.
SAG member Bialik is best known for restricted work. She started as Blossom in the 90s NBC series. Played Amy Fowler CBS's The Big Bang Theory, and starred as the main character in Call Me Kat, which recently ended on Fox with its 3rd season. I mean, I didn't know this was gonna happen.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't either. I couldn't believe it. This all comes as all the Jeopardy writers, including Michelle Lau.
And this was the topic that I was gonna join you in on.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it.
I couldn't believe it either, man. But hey,
here's one thing I do know: writer's strike sucks.
Yeah, and I hope the Last of Us. And I hope the Last of Us don't become the next heroes. Please don't become the next heroes. All right. We play for Jamie. All right. Jamie Foxx is doing much better than social media will have you believe, according to an update from Corinne Fox. Sad to see how the media runs while Corinne Fox wrote an Instagram story on Friday. All right. Her story included a screenshot of an Instagram post from Rat TV with headline, Jamie Foxx's loved ones were planning to prepare for the worst. Media, come on, man. Do better. Through the specifics of Fox's medical condition have not been disclosed, the actor was hospitalized on April 11th. All right, the Rays actor.
He just got released from the hospital.
That's what I said.
Let him host some episodes of the season.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it either, man. All right. Yep, of course, Nick Cannon will be filling in as a guest host on Beats to Sam. Kelly Osbourne will be filling in as guest DJ. I mean, come on, media, do better. But let's see, Nick Cannon can pull it off. If Nick Cannon can pull it off, Then if Jamie steps down, then Nick Cannon's your guy. Well, we'll have to find out. All right, next we have BBC looking for games in Scotland. The BBC's entertainment and daytime commissioning teams have joined forces to identify, develop, produce, and deliver fresh and modern quiz and game show formats for BBC One and iPlayer for Saturday early evenings and daytime afternoons in either Scotland or Northern Ireland. The opportunity is open to independent production companies and independent producers from across the UK who will need to meet the criteria to qualify as a Scottish or Northern Ireland production, meaning even if they're not based on either nation, they can partner up with a company based there. The BBC is making a commitment to fund up to 2 show pilots that will appeal to the broadest possible audience, have the scale, unique, and popularity grow into key returning brands and potentially sit on both the daytime and the entertainment slates. Head of the Commission for Entertainment, Kalpina Patel Knight comments, for Saturday nights on BBC One, we're looking for fun ideas that will engage a broad audience who enjoy playing along at home with family and friends, and even shouting at the telly. I am really looking forward to see the creative briefs that come through, as there is a big difference between a quiz and game show format, and the talent pool for across the UK is endless. The head of the BBC Daytime Early Peak Commissioning, Rob Unsworth, comments, quiz and game shows are at the heart of the BBC daytime schedule. So this is a fantastic opportunity to develop fresh ideas that become key runners. We're looking for a series that will be warm and inclusive, keeping quiz and game show fans hooked whilst also bringing in regular viewers who don't necessarily see themselves as quizzers or particularly knowledgeable. We have some hugely successful and popular programs in the current schedule, so we're looking for something that can feel right at home. Bridge of Lies, hosted by Ross Kemp and produced by STV Studios, was ordered by former head of daytime and early peak commissioning, Carla Maria Lawson, as part of the previous quiz initiative. The commissioning editors are Alex McLeod, Neil McCollum, based in Scotland, for BBC Daytime. Well, I'm proud of them for wanting to do something big. I've watched BBC America for Doctor Who, and game shows in BBC is popular there. So let's go, man. I'm down for that. Hey, Drag Race is heading south of the border. They're going to Mexico. Like RuPaul's Drag Race icon, Valentina's infamous Season 9 mask, Drag Race Mexico's fabulous pair of hosts will show you'll keep the new spin on at all times. All right. Season 9 competitor at All Stars 4 alumni, Valentina will co-host the first season of Drag Race Mexico alongside Drag Race France queen Juanita Banana. The 2 global queens will oversee the upcoming search for Mexico's next drag superstar, with the cast to be unveiled at a future date. Mexican-American singer and actress Valentina rose to prominence on Season 9 of RuPaul's Drag Race, where she became a fan favorite queen prior to winning the season's Miss Congeniality Award. She was memorably, however, where she attempted to keep a face mask on during the lip sync to Ariana Grande's Greedy, which prompted RuPaul to stop the performance mid-song and ask the queens to reset without Valentina's facial covering. Valentina later returned to compete on All Stars 4, but was eliminated on episode 7. Since Drag Race, Valentina has hosted her own show, La Vida de Latina, appeared in Mexican versions of Elle and Vogue, and landed major roles on Fox's live television production of Rant and the Netflix drama La Casa de las Flores. Juanita Banana, a Mexico City native based in Paris, became the first Mexican-born competitor on the international season of Drag Race France. The Drag Race Mexico premiere date has yet to be announced, but it is expected to debut soon on Wild Presents Plus globally, including Mexico and on Paramount Plus in Latin American countries. It will also stream on Paramount Plus in the United States at a future date. I know Patrick's going to like this. Our friend Patrick Murphy. He's going to love this show. All right. Level 3 and Level 4. Next Level Chef is renewed for 2 more cycles at Fox. Gordon Ramsay's cooking up a double helping of Next Level Chef for Fox. The network has handed the full format a 2-season order for Season 3 and 4 ahead of the 2-hour season finale that night. It comes after Season 2 premiered after this year's Super Bowl and delivered 16.9 viewers. Next Level Chef stars Ramsay, Maisha Artin, and Richard Blas. Features a coronary gauntlet set on the stage over 3 stories high which each floor containing a different kitchen, ranging from the glistening top to the challenging bottom of the basement. The ingredients available will match the environment of each level. The trio will each recruit a group of the talented chefs and take them under their wings. One competitor can walk away with a $250,000 grand prize. So this gives me MasterChef and Hell's Kitchen vibes by seeing this, you know. But you know what? It's a lot of fun. Now we gotta get sad here. JACKLYN Seaman, the star of General Hospital, passed away at the age of 70 after a short battle with cancer. She has been a beloved member of the General Hospital and the ABC family since she originated the iconic role Bobby Spencer over 45 years ago. She leaves behind a lasting legacy for an Emmy-nominated portrayal of the bad girl to her heroine, who will always be remembered for her kind heart and radiant spirit. Our deepest condolences will go out to Jackie's family, friends, and loved ones. She performed on off-Broadway productions, including Come Blow Your Horn, Barefoot in the Park, and The Boyfriend. She has done feature films as Gary Marshall's Young Doctors in Love, National Lampoon's Class Reunion, The Day the Music Died. She was a series regular on the streaming series Debate from 2010 to 2023. And she was on talk shows and game shows, including her appearances include Good Morning America, Oprah, Donahue, Life with Regis, and Catholic League, The Rosie O'Donnell Show, The Mark Griffin Show, Hollywood Squares, Family Feud, and Wheel of Fortune. She hosts a popular cable special profiling the men in daytime and co-hosts a series of specials for Epcot Magazine on location in Florida with Michael Young for the Disney Channel. Oh, man. Our hearts will go out to her friends, family, and loved ones. She will undoubtedly be sorely missed. All right. Let's get rolling. Pros versus Joes. For the first time in the show's history, the Great Food Truck Race is pitting industry pros against talented up-and-coming rookies in the David versus Goliath battle of the best food on wheels. Hosted by Tyler Florence, 9 teams from across the country with specialities ranging from Jamaican tacos to modern Pakistani street food to elevated vegan dishes must prove their culinary expertise, marketing savvy, and selling skills in action-packed challenges to beat their rivals and stay in the race. Los Angeles has long led the food truck movement, and this season's action takes place right in the center of the industry's booming business. Kicking off with all 9 teams finishing the dish that defines their business, the race then hits the baseball field to serve Little League players and their families with a visit from LA Dodgers player Mookie Betts. Other challenges include using Chef Antonino Lafasso's well-known restaurant dishes as inspiration for their own menus, creating social media content to draw crowds, and cooking for guest judges Chef Chet Tilla, Chef Joe Sastra, and last season's winner, Senoritas Evidence Holtz. All the action culminates in a head-to-head finale where only one team is awarded a life-changing $50,000 grand prize. All right, it'll premiere on Sunday, June 18th on the Food Network. Oh, wow. Well, sounds like it's going to be a big battle, baby. Oh, it's going to be a big battle. All right, now another round of upfront, this time for CBS. The network will offer stability at the start of the 2023-2024 season, whatever that may be, maybe with 4 nights, Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, unchanged from the current season. Wednesdays will once again feature unscripted stalwarts Survivor and The Amazing Race, but they will spend to 90 minutes each for the fall and thus eliminate the need for a first show to fill out the night. The move helped protect CBS schedule in the event that the current writers' strike continues into and through the summer when writers' rooms on network shows are normally in full swing. The last writers' strike from 2007 to 2008 lasted 100 days, and there's belief among some that the current work stoppage can go even longer. Fans and many in production have long clamored for extended Survivor episodes. CBS has experimented in the past by occasionally airing 90-minute installments in 2 episodes back-to-back in a 2-hour block. On September 28th last fall, the network gave a preview of things to come by airing 90-minute episodes of Survivor and The Amazing Race all together. The 35th season of The Amazing Race, which will air in the fall, was shot last year, while Survivor 45 is currently filming in Fiji. While both shows always have plenty of extra material, Survivor shoots 24 hours a day, It will be interesting to see if there are any format changes to either series to account for the extra time now available on screen. For example, will survivors start staging more reward challenges now that they have approximately 20 more minutes of non-commercial time to play with? All right, CBS will air next year's Super Bowl in February, and has scheduled the Justin Hartley drama Tracker, formerly the Never Game, to air after the most watched telecast of the year. Papa's House, a comedy starring Damon Wayans Sr. and Damon Wayans Jr., is also set for mid-season. Because again, this year's network upfronts announcements pretty much just was on paper. Every network has their own contingency plans. At CBS, that could include a mix of repeats. Procedurals like NCIS still do one reruns, just as Netflix, as well as new TV shows from CBS Studios that previously aired on Paramount Plus. Star Trek Night, everyone. International acquisitions and unscripted fare. In the reality department, CBS has a lot on the shelf that they may bring out this fall should the scripted shows not be ready. That includes new seasons of Tough as Nails and Lingo, as well as primetime editions of The Price is Right and Let's Make a Deal. Also ordered Buddy Games and La Toya Loca. CBS also has the Big Brother machine. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Now we have summer, the CW. The CW network today unveiled its slate of original scripted and unscripted programming debut on the network in summer 2023. The family company Run the Burbs from award-winning Kim's Convenience star Andrew Fung and featuring a talented and diverse ensemble cast will make its U.S. debut on the CW later this summer, the company said. The dramedy Moonshine about disgruntled siblings battle for the control of the family business also joins the network's scripted slate. The legal drama Family Law star Jill Zostaete and Victor Garber returns for a second season. The comedy series Bump will even more last in its second season. New summer and unscripted programs include the 4-part documentary series Greatest Geek Year 1982, chronicling a classic movie-going year in pop culture, and the cooking competition Recipe for Disaster. Additionally, the CW will feature the broadcast television debut of Down to Earth with Zac Efron, following the Emmy-winning actor's travels around the world, and premiere new seasons of returning series Great Chocolate Showdown and Mysteries Decoded. All right, Disney Plus and Hulu to consolidate. Disney will roll out a single streaming app with programming from Hulu and Disney Plus by the end of the year. CEO Bob Iger announced the move during the company's fiscal second quarter earnings call, describing it as a logical progression of our DTC offerings. Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN will continue to be available as standalone services, he noted. The free have been offered as a discount price bundle since 2020, and the combo helping to drive subscriber acquisition across all the services. Iger also said the company would be rationalizing the volume and investment in streaming content, and though he didn't offer specific details, pricing, he said, will also be increasing along with the new consolidation plan. CFO Christine McCartney said the company will take a $1.5 billion to $1.8 billion impairment change related to content cuts and other streamlining in the company's streaming operation. Oh boy. Okay. USA wants the D. And no, not the D that you're thinking of. Keep your things out of your pants, please. As it turns out, USA never really wants the big D. Once again, keep it in your pants. The cabler has picked up the dating competition after it was scrapped at TBS last year, TV Line has reported. The Big D is set to premiere on Wednesday, June 14th at 10/9 Central following the return of Temptation Island. Hosted by Bachelor alumni JoJo Fletcher and Jordan Rogers, the series follows recent divorcees that search for romance in paradise with one catch. Their exes are along for the journey. Over the course of a few weeks, 10 divorced couples will stay in a tropical villa in Costa Rica to relearn how to date and search for love amongst a group of other single divorcees, and that includes their ex. The group will participate in revealing relationship exercises designed to help the single form connections, make peace with their former partners, and finally get over the issues holding them back from dating. In each episode, one person who isn't relationship material will be eliminated. The Big D was previously shelved at TBS just weeks ahead of its proposed debut last July. We're assessing our schedule to ensure we have the right content mix to support our network strategies. A TBS TNT rep told Deadline at the time, "We are grateful to JoJo Fletcher, Jordan Rogers, and the executive producers of Big D for their partnership through the process." Additionally, USA Network is ordered as a yet untitled unscripted project, which is billed as a new immersive experiment that reflects modern social dynamics in the 2.1 House reality series. Oh, all right. I'm just going to ignore that and let's go to the ratings. All right. With Sunday's ratings, ABC's American Idol dominated Sunday in the demo, while CBS's 60 Minutes clocked in with the night's largest audience. AFV, with 4.4 million total viewers and a 0.6 demo rating, was up week to week, while Idol, 5.5 million, 0.8, dropped some eyeballs but was steady in the demo. Superstar Liz Taylor drew 2.7 million, 0.3. Leaning out of 60 Minutes, 6.4 million, 0.4, the Equalizer slipped to its second smallest audience, 5.8 million, and hit a demo low, 0.3. East New York wrapped its run with 4.6 million total viewers, down 8%, and the fourth straight 0.3 rating. NCIS Los Angeles, 4.1 million, 0.3, was steady in the demo for a seventh straight week, leading into next week's series finale, Part 2, airing it out earlier tonight, Central. NBC's The Blacklist, 1.7 million, 0.1, hit and tied series lows. Fox's The Simpsons did 740K, 0.2, followed by The Great North, 580K, 0.2, Bob's Burgers, 700K, 0.2, and Housebook, 500K, 0.1. Friday, Death and Rebirth, and Friday's ratings, Fox's SmackDown topped Friday in the demo, while CBS's Blue Bloods barely outdrew Fire Country and ABC's Jeopardy Masters to claim the night's biggest audience. Friday Night SmackDown, with 2.1 million total viewers and a 0.5 demo rating, was steady. SWAT, 4.4 million, 0.3. The Max Pharrell directed Fire Country, 4.98 million, 0.3. And Blue Bloods, 5.2 million, 0.3. We're steady in the demo, yet all dropped to at least season lows in audience. Jeopardy Masters, 4.96 million, 0.4, was down a tick in the demo from previous airings, but drew a marked larger crowd than the latest Shark Tank. The CW's Whose Line Is It Anyway, 530K, 0.1, and The Great American Joke-Off, 400K, 0.1, both added viewers. Thursday's ratings, CBS's Ghost geared up Thursday's best demo number, while leading Young Sheldon delivered the night's biggest audience. Young Sheldon, with 6.5 million total viewers and a 0.5 demo rating, dipped week to week. Ghost, 6.3 million, 0.6, ended season 2 with its best audience since March 9th, and also ticked up in the demo. So Help Me Todd, 4.4 million, 0.4, also rose in the demo, while CSI Vegas, 3.2 million, 0.3. NBC's Law and Order, 3.9 million, 0.3. SVU, 4.1 million, 0.4. And Organized Crime, 3.4 million, 0.3. Were all staying in the demo, with the latter also adding viewers. ABC Station 19, 3.4 million, 0.4. And Grey's Anatomy, 2.9 million, 0.4. Both dipped in the demo, with the latter falling below 3 million viewers for the first time ever. The CW's Walker, 500K, 0.1, dropped a handful of eyeballs with its season finale. 100 Days to Indy, 230K, 0.0, added viewers. Fox's doubly renewed Next Level Chef, averaging 1.7 million and a 0.3, dipped with its 2-hour finale. All right, Wednesday's ratings. NBC's #OneChicago was the most watched block of the night, while the Peacock and the Alphabet were neck and neck in the demo. NBC Chicago Med, 451 million, 0.40. Jesus. Chicago Fire, 5.946 million, 0.44. And Chicago PD, 4.869 million, 0.45, were collectively the most watched block of the night. But close behind was the game night block of Jeopardy Masters, 5.452 million, 0.50. The season finale of Celebrity Wheel of Fortune, 4.762 million, 0.47. And the premiere of the Game Show, 2.73 million, 0.30. CBS's Survivor, 4.777 million, 0.67, took the demo crown, followed by a rerun and the series finale True Lies, 2.068 million, 0.17. Close behind in fourth was Fox's 1-2 of The Masked Singer for 3.543 million, 0.49. And Farmer Wants a Wife, 2.121 million, 0.25. The CW's The Flash, 380K, 0.06. And Riverdale, 203K, 0.04. Both dropped from last week. All right, Tuesday's ratings. CBS will finish the 2022-2023 season as America's most watched network in prime time for this 15th consecutive season. This ties broadcast television's longest winning streak on record, also followed by CBS from 1955 to 1970. This will also be CBS's 20th win in the last 21 years. The network has also been number one at daytime for 37 straight years, number one in late night for 6 consecutive years, and is number one among African American viewers. CBS's winning season features the number one broadcast series drama NCIS, the top broadcast news series drama Fire Country, top comedy Young Sheldon, top news program 60 Minutes, and 14 of the top 20 primetime series. The network is currently averaging 5.97 million viewers, 582,000 ahead of second place NBC versus 5.39 million, third place ABC 4.09 million, and Fox 4.63 million. All numbers are according to Nielsen's most current ratings through Sunday, April 30th. CBS is the number one broadcast network in primetime among African American viewers, 8 of the top most watched series, 2 of the top 3 dramas. Number 1, The Equalizer, number 3, FBI, and the top 2 comedies. Number 1, The Neighborhood, and number 2, Bob Hobbs Abishola. ABC, 3.398 million viewers, 2.26. All right, HH, 2.663 million households. Ooh, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. I'm not going to read all, but damn, that is a lot. But that is a lot. Okay. All right, Michael, go ahead and say your line here.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment you've all been waiting for.
All right, it's time for another GSP host food chain in just a split second. In which that is our next food chain here. All right, Rule 1, this is basically our opinion. Rule 2, we're only counting one person's hosting tier as one hosting tier, even if they do separate cents. And no, we're not counting the 1990 pilot with Walt Reller.
Absolutely. And with that said, let's get this started. March, we go to ABC Daytime from March 20th, 1972 to June the 27th, 1975. The first host on that was the man that would go on to do multiple game shows like Password Plus, Body Language, 50 Grand Slam. I didn't know 50 Grand Slam was a show.
I don't know that either.
The Nighttime Price is Right back in 86 or 7, I think.
Yeah.
Tom Kennedy.
Tom Kennedy, the man that did. Whoosh. Oh man. I mean, Tom Kennedy was a great host for the show. I mean, the gameplay is always the same. He actually keeps in good line. The funny moment is like during the end of the series where somebody has won the car in the 5th and final day. And it was the car that he wanted all week. Oh, man. It was so beautiful, you know. It's so poetic. So I'll put him at number 1 for now, but that will definitely change.
Then we go from December the 15th in 1986 to May the 29th, 1987. From Let's Make a Deal fame, Monty Hall.
Oh, Monty Hall, man. Easily number 1. He's just so good at the game, and he's from Canada, and he knows how the game works. They got a new set.
Even Let's Make a Deal.
Yes. It's got a new set, a new logo. It looks nice. The set looks nice. The logo looks nice. Monty Hall as a host, he actually gets along with the contestants, and he actually has some fun with himself. He does well with the game. And yes, he has done Let's Make a Deal. And he does a great job. Does a great job at what he does. So you know what? We're going to put him at number 1, put Tom Kennedy down at 2.
Finally, almost 36 years to the day the last episode of Split Second was aired. On April the 17th, 2023, on GSN, it's back. And it has this guy from America Says, John Michael Higgins.
John Michael Higgins, the man that's doing America Says. Oh, man. What is there to say about John Michael Higgins? He's done pretty well hosting the show. I've actually seen the first episode, and it was a great episode. I love the red and gold color scheme. I love the big clock in the middle. The set was nice. And John Michael Higgins has done a good job. The format is still the same. And I like the change up of the bonus round. It's a time variation of the main game, which is very good. Well done. And that's a format Monty Hall and Tom Kennedy would both be proud of. So where would we put John Michael Higgins on this list?
This is a tough one.
This is a tough one because John Michael Higgins does pretty good with second.
And so does Monty Hall.
Oh man.
It's really difficult.
Too difficult, man. Should
we have a tie in place?
Yeah, we should have a tie because this is
a tie with either Tom Kennedy or Monty Hall.
Oh yeah. Well,
What's your call? What's your final call on this?
My final call on this. Oh man, this is tough because John Michael Higgins did pretty well. Did pretty good.
Oh. All three did really well.
Yeah, all three did really well. If we counted Rob Weller, which we won't. Rob surprisingly did a good job. All four of them did well. Ooh. Might as well put him a tie with Monty.
Alrighty.
Final call here.
That is it for the chain, and it's time to run this down. In a tie for first are Monty Hall and John Michael Higgins. And at second, but really awesome, Tom Kennedy.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's the food chain, and that will wrap it up for this installment of the Gameshow Speak Podcast. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Give us your thoughts on all our topics and the food chain. Subscribe to Dante Pittman. Hit the notification bell whenever he does a live stream with this one at all times. Also, check out the Game Show. Also, subscribe to the Game Show Lounge YouTube channel. And also subscribe to yours truly, Mike Bombs, a.k.a. Mike Bombardier. So, we must now bid each and every one of you adieu. So, until we see you next week for another grand episode of the So until we see you, actually in 2 weeks, because next week we will not have either Wrestle Speak or Game Show Speak podcast because I'll be going because I'll be on vacation in the Bahamas. So So until we see you in 2 weeks with all new episodes of Wrestle Speak and the rest of Speak Podcast and the Gameshow Speak Podcast. And until I see you this coming Thursday night on the Random Rave Podcast, goodbye, Game Show fanatics. Mwah. And good night. Bang.
Yes, Mom? All right. See y'all guys later.